Hey guys, how's it going today? Hopefully you're having an awesome day. I want to talk to you today about how you're measuring stuff in your business, how you are taking, the things that are really important about your business and knowing what's happening, like the pulse of your business. I just am going to be going into some coaching today with some clients to talk about this today. Figured I would turn on the camera now, and as this is in my mind and getting ready for some of the coaching sessions today to share with you kind of the things that are really important in when it comes to your business. Now, what I'm talking about here is measurables, and it's really easy to do this because if your business is going to grow, what you measure is really important, right? I mean, that's what we know. What we focus on improves, and what I find is that a lot of us don't do these simple things to grow our business, which is what are the KPIs, which are key performance indicators, or what are the measurables that are important to your business. I'll give you an example. There's opt-ins. How many people are opting in every single week? And I'm going to give you a little short idea of how to do this as well. What's the revenue this week that's coming in? How many sales calls did you make? What's the account receivable? These are just some examples of what you want to maybe measure, whatever it is for your business. Now, when I'm coaching clients on this, what we do is kind of go through their business and see, well, what are the pieces of your business that are really important? Because you don't want to be measuring every single thing. You could have too much data, right? It's really what is the most important things. And then what we do is we create a 3-month calendar of like every single week. And we say, well, here are the goals that we're trying to hit, or here's what we want to measure. So in other words, let's call it revenue. Like how much revenue do you want to bring in per week? And all you're going to do is you're going to jot that down. So, and then what you do is you have this rolling, spreadsheet or sheets, like print them off, and you have this rolling sheets of every 3 months that are giving you this data, because you don't want to throw out the historical data. Let's say it's the first quarter of the year and you've done this. You don't want to throw that out, but you don't want to have all this data either, like a 12-month long spreadsheet where you have all this data in front of you. You want to have like these chunks so you can kind of see how your business is growing every single quarter, right? So it's best to do this on a 3-month schedule. And it's pretty simple. Go through your business, see what's really important. Maybe it's revenue, maybe it's how many sales calls you had, maybe it's whatever it is, and jot those things down. You might have, 15, 20, 30 things that you want to track. But then what I would suggest that you do is, if you have that many, is look at them and say, okay, well, which are the really important ones that are going to move the needle in my business, okay? You don't want to be tracking more than 10 things, maybe 15 if you have it. I don't know how big your business is, but, I don't think I'm tracking, more than 10 items in my business. What's really important, because the more you are expanded out and trying to do all this kind of stuff, the more scattered you are. I've seen this many, many times with people, clients, former clients, all this, they just get way too scattered. They don't know what to measure, and they don't know what to actually focus on. And so this is my job as a coach, is to get people to focus in on what are the most important things. And this quarter, let's say, might be about, well, I want to really build my email list. Well, what are the most important pieces of that? Well, how many opt-ins am I getting? And that might be it. Yes, you want to make sales and all this other kind of stuff, but maybe we're just focusing on how many opt-ins are we getting, and how much are we spending in ads, or whatever it is. Like, how many YouTube videos are we putting out, or how much content are we putting out? So that might be things in the digital marketing space or the internet marketing space that we're dealing with, right? And if you're making sales calls, you're trying to make strategy calls, you're a coach, or whatever it is that you're doing, how many calls are you having per week, and what are the channels that you or how are you getting those calls in? So just something to remind yourself of what are the measurables that you want to put in your business. Put that into a very simple spreadsheet, and have the measurables there. Let's call it, sales calls, revenue, maybe accounts receivable. And if you're responsible for all that, you're going to put this responsibility beside that. But if there's somebody else in your business who's responsible for that, make sure that their name goes beside that, and they're responsible for getting those numbers for you at the end of the week. And then you just kind of look at that. So you have a 3-month calendar. Say, look at here's where we're growing, here's where we're not growing, why and why not. At least you have a measurable. At least you know what to look for when you're hiring a coach, or when you're looking to, what needs to improve in our business. These are the things that you kind of got to look at. If you don't have the data, you don't know where to grow. You don't know what's working and what's not working. Okay. If this helped you, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a comment below, or share with somebody you think that would benefit from this information. Or if I didn't explain it right, or you need some more clarity about this, let me know below, and I'd be glad to help you out. Have an awesome day. Ciao.